Our company philosophy is to use cloud environment as much as possible. And we decided to try it Google Apps. But when people start to go to website over Google Apps, we start to have problems.
When I started to look for a solution that enabled us to have our own domain name and email addresses, Google Apps was a free option. We kind of outgrew it really quickly.
When you're using something every day, you don't notice that. But when you're missing these features, you notice it immediately.
There's a lot of frustration because with Gmail, I think there's a lot missing.
When we switched to the other system and started to move documents in, that's when the other section came into play, which was the compatibility issues. The users really had to struggle to change the way that they worked, and so that user confidence issue was probably the greatest.
That was painful lesson for us. And I don't want to go through this again.
To see what kind of tools were available for us, I came across Office 365.
When we implement Office 365, we didn't have all this problem.
We basically went from 100% in the cloud with the other provider to 100% in Office 365 within the span of a couple weeks.
When we first migrated to Office 365 from Google, it was just seamless. It just works. With Link, you can see when people are online. You can see if people are on the mobile devices.
We chose Microsoft Office 365 over Google. It enabled our users to keep working in the same fashion that they do now. It's all applications that they're comfortable with.
With Outlook, I search by name, by subject, by date, and finally I find if it's very important email, I can find it. With Google, we didn't have this functionality.
Everything began to talk to each other again, and I think that was one of the biggest user satisfaction moments.
It is uninterrupted uptime. It is high security. I'm very impressed with security of Office 365.
Another advantage is that users can go anywhere they want, and it's like they're in the office.
We knew we could trust the security, we knew we could trust the reliability. Microsoft is a great known entity in the enterprise space.
Since moving to Office 365, clients see that as they're up there. They're with the big guys. Just using Office 365, it gives that great impression.